everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. As you've probably noticed, I have another shelf. I needed more space for books, so it happened. Today I'm here with something I have never done before, and that is an original tag. And it's also been a while since I've done any tag at all. Bringing back tags and creating an original tag. So excited. So if you don't follow me on Twitter or Tumblr, you probably don't know that my most recent obsession is Hamilton. It is a musical about the founding fathers, specifically Alexander Hamilton, told in hip-hop songs, which sounds super weird when you say it, but it's amazing. Everyone is loving it. Do yourself a favor, go on Spotify, go look up Hamilton, listen to it all the way through. It's like 2.5 hours, but it's worth it. Fantastic, fabulous, so incredible. I love it so much. So that's why I made a tag about it. I had help on 2 questions that I am including in the tag from my friends Jenna and Marines. Thank you guys for helping me come up with some more questions for this. I wanted to keep the tag at 10 questions, but I came up with a lot more, so I decided I would just answer those in the description below. Also, there will be spoilers for quite a few books in this tag. I'm gonna warn you of the spoiler questions and also put a skip bar if you want to skip the section of spoilery questions. The books I'm gonna have spoilers for are Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, The Winter's Curse, My Life Next Door, and that's it. I just want to warn you of that up front. I know a lot of people don't like even hearing what type of spoiler it is, so if you don't want to be spoiled for any of those, just skip the whole spoilery section. Or if you don't care about knowing the category of spoiler but you just don't want to get spoiled, just skip that question and go to the next question. So without further ado, let's get started! No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. The room where it happened. What book world would you put yourself into? For this I've chosen Since You've Been Gone. I don't have the actual book with me because it's lent out. I know this is contemporary, so it's essentially our world, but I don't care. I just mostly want to switch places with Emily because Frank. And also I want to like go through this list of things to do and have fun with friends. I just want to be Emily, so I would just like switch myself with Emily. The Schuyler Sisters, who is an underrated female character. For this, I picked Hazel from the Heroes of Olympus series. I feel like Hazel is not talked about enough as a character. She is so fabulous and so great and goes through so much and does so much in Heroes of Olympus. And people talk about all the characters in Heroes of Olympus, but mostly they talk about Annabeth or Percy or Jason or Piper. Hazel needs some love. She's fantastic, such an amazing female character, and I just think she deserves so much more attention than she gets.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. You know I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
My Shot, a character who goes after what they want and doesn't let anything stop them. For this, I've got Harper Price from Rebel Belle. Harper, before anything in this book happens to her, is already a go-getter, already does what she wants, gets what she wants because she's willing to like go after it. Even more when things happen to her in this book. She may break down sometimes, but it never ever stops her, and she's just so determined and so great. She's persistent in everything she does, and she always goes after what she wants. Now, time for the spoiler questions. If you don't want to get spoiled, skip these 3 questions. Stay alive. A character you wish was still alive. Is it even a question? Dumbledore. I wish Dumbledore was still alive. The worst death ever. Just no. Dumbledore. Be alive. Don't die. Come back. Stay alive. I understand the necessity of it, I guess, but it's still the worst. Dumbledore. Stay alive. Burn, the most heartbreaking end to a relationship you've ever read. For this, I'm gonna go with The Winter's Curse. I know this is the first book, so it's not technically like the end to their relationship. We don't really know if they're gonna end up together or not because the 3rd book is not out yet. But the end of this book with Erin and Kestrel, whenever she goes and has like the mark on her that she's getting married, it's so heartbreaking. And you're like, no, 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 no. It's the worst. I can't.
The Reynolds Pamphlet. Have you read this?
The Reynolds Pamphlet, a book with a twist that you didn't see coming. For this, I'm gonna have to go with My Life Next Door. I talked a little bit about this in my wrap-up, but this had a twist that I did not see coming at all. You think throughout the whole book that Samantha's relationship with Jace is the big conflict and that whenever she like approaches her mom, it's gonna be like this big huge deal, but then her mom freaking runs over his dad. And it's a hit and run and she kind of knows but she doesn't know, and that's like the whole conflict for the last like 1/3 of the book. And I was like, what? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I could not deal. What a twist, what a time, what a life.
You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me.
You'll be back, Sassiest Villain. For this, I'm gonna have to go with the Darkling from Shadow and Bone. He's pretty sassy. He's a dark character, but he's pretty sassy. He's got a lot of sass up in there.
How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Nonstop, a series you marathon. And this question was by Jenna, so thanks Jenna for that. I've marathoned a lot of series in my day, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the prize winner, and that is Vampire Academy. The total series took me 9 days, but the last 5 books took me 5 days. That's a true intense marathon. Though reading all the Mortal Instrument books minus City of Heavenly Fire in a week might take second place.
I introduced him to a lie, even though that's his pride. Nice going and doing that, he was right, you will never be satisfied.
Satisfied. What's your favorite book with multiple points of view? This question was by Martinez, so thank you for that. For this, I am going with Six of Crows. This has multiple points of view if you did not know, and it's fabulous. I really like this book a lot, guys. All the multiple points of view, so good, so great. You get to see so many different things, especially when like the heist is going on in this book, as people are just everywhere and you get to see everything, and it's so great, so fab, so wonderful. Read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Read it. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? A book or series you think will be remembered throughout history. Gonna have to go with Harry Potter on this one, guys. How could I not? This book is so influential in the world already, and I know it's gonna just stick with people for years and years, and it's gonna be a classic that people read, and it's just gonna be remembered forever. Harry Potter, all the feels. And that was the Hamilton tag. I hope that you enjoyed that and that it convinced you to listen to Hamilton, because you should. Go listen to Hamilton, like right now. Even if you don't like musicals, go listen to Hamilton. I'm gonna tag a couple people who I know are Hamilton fans. I'm gonna tag Jenna from Jenna Claire K, Marty Ness from My Name is Marty Ness, Cody from Cody Captures, and Katie from Vincent Van Stop. You guys go do this tag, and if any of you want to do this tag, please do this tag. I would love to see everyone's answers. And if you want to include any of the bonus questions that are in the description, feel free. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Blah. For this, I'm gonna go with the Renner. I messed up. I'm trying not to cry listening to this.
You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall.